Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. Contrary opinion, no. The ayes have it. The question now is that vote commerce stand part of the schedule. Question is that those of that opinion will say aye. Jonathan Young.
Mr Chair, the government's overall economic goal is to build the foundations for a stronger economy which will provide New Zealanders with jobs, higher incomes and improved living standards. Work under Vote Commerce directly contributes to this priority by helping to create dynamic and trusted markets. That's right. Increase the ease of doing business, improve the international linkages and develop enterprising and innovative businesses. It does this by ensuring that effective policy and regulatory frameworks are in place to promote competition, support efficient business transactions, lower compliance costs, improve business confidence, to make investments and give firms access to other markets. Improving confidence in capital markets is essential, Mr Chair. Priority under Vote Commerce has been given to several areas of work designed to improve investors' confidence and participation in New Zealand's capital markets. Following the global financial crisis and the collapse of many financial companies here in New Zealand. Today in the House, the Minister of Finance reported to us that New Zealanders have lost approximately $8.5 billion in collapsed finance companies, which is why investing in a minority shareholding in an energy company must look attractive, sensible and sustainable for many New Zealanders who want a return but are gun-shy from taking a risk. We often refer to the mum and dad investor. This is essentially the investor who has a bit of spare cash being saved for retirement by a person who doesn't see investment as something which they are highly specialised in. Of course, of equal importance has been the work of improving international linkages so investment and financial activity can easily flow to and fro across the Tasman. The total appropriations for Vote Commerce has increased by 12%, 15.5 million to a total of 141.43 million in 2011 and 12. The main change in the appropriation was due to the establishment of the Financial Markets Authority, which was established from the 1st of May 2011. Mr Speaker, I know the Minister of Commerce is particularly pleased about the creation and the work of the Financial Markets Authority. It is clear New Zealand needs a single market regulator with a visible, proactive and a culture of timely enforcement. On too many occasions in finance company collapses, we heard of investors' money falling to the floor through gaps between regulators. The Financial Markets Authority, the FMA, is an independent Crown entity funded by Vote Commerce. It was established in 2011, replacing Securities Commission, commenced on the 1st of May, and the FMA enforces securities, financial reporting and company law as they apply to financial services and securities markets. The FMA also regulates securities, exchanges, financial advisors and brokers, trustees and insurers, issuers, including issuers of KiwiSaver and superannuation schemes. The new Financial Markets Authority is playing a more proactive monitoring role than its forerunner, the Securities Commission. The FMA is larger than the Securities Commission, with more staff and resources in a new office in Auckland. The FMA are able to publicly enforce duties of issuers, directors, auditors, trustees and others involved in financial markets when it's in the public interest to do so. This is a significant new provision which the Securities Commission did not have. The new powers were specifically requested by the FMA Establishment Board because of the gap it saw in the FMA's ability to effectively enforce and supervise our financial markets. Mr Speaker, coming out of the global financial crisis, having improved protections for such investors is imperative for such investors to have confidence investing in New Zealand, as well as New Plymouth, of course. We certainly need investment, with many great opportunities there. Investment into New Zealand is very important, and it's an incredibly important component to our financial recovery and growth. A substantial incentive for people to shift from a borrowing-based way of thinking to an investment-based way of thinking is having confidence in a regulatory framework that ensures professional, effective, ethical and accountable oversight to protect the interests of the investor. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The question is? Paseta Sam.